Unfortunately, at least everyone will have one stalker in their lifetime, not following them on social media, but following them everywhere they go. And yes, I definitely searched up that statistic, and no, how would I ever dare to make that up off the rip? However, all jokes aside, stalkers are a serious problem, especially on the modern day of the internet. If you've ever heard of the term parasocial relationship before, you're probably already absolutely terrified. And that is exactly what's happening to IShowSpeed at the moment, and it is incredibly sad to see. And just for a little bit of backstory context before we kick down that front door, IShowSpeed recently broke up with his girlfriend, the one that swerved that kiss live on stream. I know I've spilled some crazy tea and gossip, and I don't doubt that IShowSpeed may be a bit upset about that. I mean, who wouldn't be? It's a relationship that's ended, and usually during times like this, you would hope that everybody would give you some sort of privacy. I mean, at the end of the day, it was your relationship, not everybody else's, and then you. Unless we're talking about Adam 22, and then he's got quite an interesting relationship with his wife. But anyway, we won't get down that rabbit hole, because we now have absolute geeks going out on Twitter doing stuff like this. To Darren Watkins, which is IShowSpeed's real name, already extremely creepy. A thread of the girl who truly liked you. It's over now, but you should know Vanessa had feelings for you all along. She never stopped. For months, she dropped hint after hint, hoping you'd notice, but you never did. I've gathered them all here for you. Oh boy, I am not ready for this rodeo. I feel like I'm a cowboy in the Wild West, and I've got 7 6-shooters pointed at me, and I don't know what to do. Scrolling through this Twitter thread is worse than getting in an argument on Reddit over some absolute bologna sandwich, which really isn't going to change the world whatsoever. I know it began as a collab, the day you streamed with her. She posted this TikTok. She called it one of the best experiences. Said you pushed her to improve her TikTok and launch a YouTube. Oh my gosh, guys. The first step, respecting each other and working together. Oh my gosh, who would have thought? And this turned into a love story like Cinderella, according to this person right here. Like, don't get me wrong, yes, people will meet in very interesting ways, but this is strictly a collab at the start, and I get it. People are always going to ship people together online. Like, people always come down into my YouTube live streams on this exact channel that I'm making this video on right now, and they say, hey man, crazy thought, but you and Pokimane, I mean, you two would look fantastic together, because absolutely everybody says that all of the time, and I don't doubt for a single second that those are definitely not bots saying that. And now carrying on, this guy continues to deep dive further and further down this rabbit hole. If he dug any further down, he would have reached the nether. I know, probably one of the funniest jokes I've made out there before. And once again, unless I don't understand women, which honestly wouldn't shock me at all, it seems here that she is just doing a normal thing and defending him for a little bit of a situation they got into by saying, no, off stream he is a genuinely incredible human being. It's not some sort of act. Like, this is genuinely how he is. And I really don't think that this shows any sort of signs that somebody absolutely adores you. It's just the right thing to do if you get in some sort of controversy. And now this is where things get absolutely mortifying, because this very strange creepy crawler spider went into the comment sections of not IShowSpeed's Instagram but some fan accounts, and they boiled up that chicken, and they were really looking to roast it, because apparently even Speed's family liked her. I would hope so. I mean, I don't think they'd ever dislike her. I know I may see life as quite black and white, but I don't think this is another valid point for you to be making. For a matter of fact, you shouldn't be making any of these points. Do you know how weird this is to do? Like, as I mentioned earlier, making content online is always a fun thing, but you do get very obsessive people, and this is just... oh my gosh, it's horrifying. I mean, even to go as far as to take a screenshot from a stream and then zoom into his arm after noticing a tattoo that starts with the letter V, and then deep dive analyzing it like your Rainbow on GeoGuessr and figuring out exactly the single letters that are spelling out the name. Like, I'm sorry man, but this is not normal behavior. Like, grass is a real thing and the clouds exist. I know that may seem like some sort of conspiracy theory to you, but I stepped outside today and I'm telling you right now, they are real and you need to go and see them right now. And this person's thread just goes on and on about like all of these really like basic and normal things. Like, I am going to go ahead and take a wild guess that this person's like 14 or 15, never had a relationship before, and they think that whenever a guy is nice to a girl or vice versa, they're immediately in a relationship. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work that way. There is a world where people can be friends, and admittedly IShowSpeed and Vanessa, they seemed fairly close, maybe close in the kind of way where you wouldn't be friends, but that doesn't mean that you can now go ahead, scroll through Instagram reels like you're some 1960s investigator trying to find a murder case while analyzing everything that IShowSpeed is liking. Like, this is genuinely insane behavior. God forbid this person ever escapes out the asylum, because they're just going to kill everyone. Like, even right here, this person is confidently going out there saying, I am your #1 parasocial fan. That is not something to be proud of whatsoever. And what this person continued to post in the thread really just does back up my point earlier as to how I think this person's very obviously young with quite a lack of experience, because they're going out there saying like, oh, remember this, yeah, you two are dating, you're in love, so on, blah blah blah, 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 blah. And yes, by the looks of it, they are dating here. I think that's quite obvious. They are sharing a kiss on Speed's birthday. Quite a romantic thing to do. But if they have broken up, I don't think IShowSpeed is gonna want to see that. And not only that, I don't think he's gonna want to chase that down. Like, unfortunately, I have had life experiences, and if you are going to be looking back at stuff like that, that is gonna really upset you. It's not gonna make you feel good on the inside. So this person right here, they're either a sociopathic killer, which might actually be quite a viable option, or they just have no clue what kind of damage they're doing. Because they're coming out saying stuff like this: a mature woman liked you, a woman with values. Not everyone is a bad person in this world. You have everything in life. All she wanted was to get to know you because she thought it became something more than just content. One day you'll realize the type of person she was. Special. Leave him alone! Please, like, at the end of the day, IShowSpeed is a human being. This isn't some sort of anime where you can select a voting system and be like, oh yeah, season 4, I want to see IShowSpeed get back with Vanessa. Like, my guy, the world doesn't work that way. Obviously, their relationship didn't work out. Leave them like that. Leave them be. And thankfully, since then, IShowSpeed has blocked this absolute psychonaut maniac. I really don't think it was safe keeping them unblocked. And shortly after that, this absolute creep posted a video on Twitter saying, I'm absolutely shaking right now because IShowSpeed blocked me. Whether I can believe this all or not, I don't know, but even if there's like some sort of like attempt at a satire joke, it's not funny. It's just straight up weird behavior. There's no way you can bounce around this kind of bush and twist it to your own narrative. The person that made this thread is just weird. There's no way of putting it. But yeah, if you want to be a fan of someone without being parasocial, I don't think you can get any worse than this. I mean, you could probably track down their family and you still wouldn't be anywhere as close to this person. Obviously, I don't advise you do that. That is quite a strange thing to do. But yeah, I just wanted to ramble on about this bad boy because, oh my gosh, it gave me the heebie-jeebies. I really hope I personally don't ever end up in a situation like that. But if it does happen, I might just have to kill someone. Like, I might go away for quite a long time. So yeah. That's about it. See ya.